Good morning, students, and welcome back. Today, we're going to go to page number 16 in our book. We skipped page 15, and we'll get back to that later on, but we're going to move ahead, and we're going to talk about page 16 today. Before we talk about page 16, I'd like to show you a couple of different words that you're going to see and hear on our page today. So let's talk about, here we go. We're going to talk about the concept of lucky and unlucky. I went to the dictionary, which is where you find definitions of words. A definition is what the word means. For lucky here, if you can see, we have lucky. It's an adjective. Do you remember that an adjective describes a noun? We've talked a little bit about adjectives so far, and the dictionary always tells you what part of speech the word that we're looking at actually is. So we're going to the word lucky. It's an adjective. It's pronounced luck-key. And other forms of that word are luckier and luckiest. Let's look at the definition of the word lucky. It's having good luck, happening by chance, maybe, and it says fortuitous. So maybe it's good fortune, producing or resulting in a good by chance. It's favorable. Lucky is good. And it's seemingly to bring luck, like maybe a rabbit's foot or something that means good luck to you, you might carry in your pocket. Let's talk about unlucky. It's also an adjective, and the definition of unlucky is marked by adversity or failure. An unlucky year. So you might say, well, that's not my lucky year, so things haven't gone well for me. It's likely to bring misfortune, for the word unlucky. It's having or meeting with misfortune and unlucky people, and it produces dissatisfaction, which is regrettable. So we're going to talk a little bit about lucky and unlucky, because in our book on the page that we're going to be on, it absolutely describes luck and unlucky, and they talk in terms of numbers. So it'll be very interesting to go through this. And this page is a little different than some of the other ones because it's more just reading. So we're going to listen, and we're going to talk about this. And actually, this is predicting the topic. In order to figure out what you're learning and what you're going to hear or see or read in what's coming up, is to read the title. So read the title. Get ready. Look at the title. This article is probably about, and here's the article, it's called What's Your Number? Baseball players, weddings, or lucky numbers? We'll come back and answer this after we read it. There's a reading skill, and that's read the title first. It can help you predict or guess what you're about to read. So let's go ahead and let's read this together. And we're going to listen.
What's your number? Anna Long thinks the number 7 is lucky. She has 7 brothers and sisters. Her apartment number is 7. Anna wants to get married on July 7th. She thinks it will bring good luck. People around the world believe numbers can be lucky or unlucky. Sometimes the sound of the number makes it lucky or unlucky. For example, in China, the number 8 is a lucky number. In Chinese, it sounds like the word ba. This word means to have a lot of money. In Japan, the number 4 is unlucky. It has the sound shi. In Japanese, the word shi means death. Baseball players don't have the number 4 on their uniforms. In the United States, people think the number 13 is very unlucky. Many buildings do not have a 13th floor. People also think that Friday the 13th is a very unlucky day. Are numbers lucky or unlucky? What do you think?
So that's a very interesting question. Some people believe that numbers are lucky or are unlucky. And if you think about it, sometimes you go back to the same number. If somebody says to you, pick a number, most of the time you're going to pick a number that you feel is lucky to you. A lot of people love the number 7 and use different parts of 7, whether it's 17, 27, 37, because they feel that having a 7 in your number is good luck. So the answer to this question is look at the title. This article is probably about lucky numbers. Now, we could have guessed that before because it says, what's your number? It doesn't say, who's your baseball player? Or let's talk about weddings. It talks about numbers, and this is the choice that has a lucky number or has the word number in it. So we just heard about numbers that are lucky and unlucky in different cultures. Can you think about a number that might be unlucky in your culture? Okay, so read the article again and complete the chart. So China, we're looking to find out what number is lucky and what number is unlucky if they have it. They may not tell you what number is unlucky, but they may tell you what number is lucky. And in fact, they did right here, they said it was number 4. And in the United States, they have unlucky. And then what we're going to do is we're going to fill in the chart, and we can fill it in together. So let's go ahead and listen to the article one more time.
What's your number?
And we'll fill in the chart.
Anna Long thinks the number 7 is lucky. She has 7 brothers and sisters. Her apartment number is 7. Anna wants to get married on July 7th. She thinks it will bring good luck. People around the world believe numbers can be lucky or unlucky. Sometimes the sound of the number makes it lucky or unlucky. For example, in China, the number 8 is a lucky number. In Chinese, it sounds like the word ba. This word means to have a lot of money. In Japan, the number 4 is unlucky. It has the sound shi. In Japanese, the word shi means death. Baseball players don't have the number 4 on their uniforms. In the United States, people think the number 13 is very unlucky. Many buildings do not have a 13th floor. People also think that Friday the 13th is a very unlucky day. Are numbers lucky or unlucky? What do you think?
Okay, so in China, we're looking at the number 8 as lucky. In Japan, we're going to write Japan in here, the number 4 is unlucky. And in the United States, number 13 is also considered unlucky. So what do you think? Do you have numbers that are lucky or unlucky to you? Is it more cultural or is it personal? We'll talk about this when we talk again in class. Looking forward. Stay well until we meet again.